Hi, this is a new walkthrough showing some of the features and benefits of the new industry sector strength ranker. Alright, first thing you're going to do is go up here to the top, and once you've activated your industry strength ranker, you go ahead and click the button there. It's going to pull up this screen. You can run a scan. It's default to the 200 days, so we're looking about the last year. You can take a look at all the different sectors. We've got a total of 11 sectors. We'll go ahead and select all and then hit scan. Now it gives you a list of all the different industries, and right here's the sectors. You've got a percent return over that time period, the last 200 days. You can do a sort. Looks like consumer cyclical was number 1, followed by basic materials, and the bottom of the pack are the financial and the real estate. Some other interesting information: you've got a count on the industries within each one of these sectors. What that's referring to is all of these industries. We've got 149 different industries. Each one of those is included in one of these, and this is the industry count. So it's consumer cyclical, you've got 23 different industries, while communication services, you've only got 7. Utilities, you only have 6 different industries. You can see some other the number of stocks in each one of these, the rank over 200 days, and then you've got you can see which ones are moving up and which ones are moving down. So you can see the sectors that are getting stronger and the sectors that are getting weaker. The second part of this is the industry side of things. Now you can do a rank. You can sort by rank. You can sort by average rank. Basic materials has an average rank of 97, and this is the silver industry within basic materials, followed by solar, gold, copper, home improvement, retail, residential construction, and you can see which ones are moving up, moving down. Now what you probably want to take a look at is one of these individual. Let's take a look at the technology, consumer electronics. You double click there. It's going to give you a list of all the stocks within that specific industry. You've also got the PTS strong stock rank. You can sort by rank. You can see some of these are much lower. Some of these are really strong. A 99 is almost 100. 100 is the strongest. A 1 is the weakest. So right away you've got a few brands I've never even heard of. Some things you want to consider is the volume. The volume isn't accurate here, or it's not updating. Down here at 87 rank, you've got Apple, iRobot, and so on. But what you can do from this is double click, opens up a chart, and you want to change the view. This gives you all the different layout configurations. I like to do a side by side. And now what you want to do is link the chart with the scanners. So we'll choose blue and just go ahead and select blue for both the strategy scan and the portfolio. Now you can just easily, actually let's go back to this. That was a portfolio. So here we go. So now you can just easily sort through each one of these stocks and take a look at the chart. Also like to add some of the different main features that we look at. Stephen Primo's buy-sell line. You can hit the fluid. Gives you a real quick understanding of where it is versus the buy-sell line, which is telling you the intermediate and short-term trend. Now let's do one more thing. Let's take a look at some of these other big flying stock, high flying stocks out there, like a Zoom. In this case, you can see it's pretty stretched above the buy-sell line. We're not going to go into too much detail there, but what you can do is each one of these details on the charts, you can see this when you hover over it, highlights. You can click telecom services, which is what Zoom is a part of, and it's going to bring up a list right here. Let's just go back here, get these side by side. So you can do a rank again, sort by the strongest to the weakest. Looks like Zoom is the second strongest in this industry. You've got, looks like 67 different stocks in this industry. Something by the name of GoGo Communications is number one. Again, let's link these two. This is a much, not even familiar with this company at all, but it is higher ranked than Zoom. Doesn't mean you buy. These are not buy-sell recommendations. It's just showing you this overall strength within each industry, which ones are the strongest, which ones are the weakest. If you've got a strong one, it may be telling you that it'll maybe overbought. I mean, Zoom has come a long way, keeps going higher, but when it does finally settle down, I mean, you can easily come back to this buy-sell line, which is about 150 or so points. So something to watch. It can also help you identify some of these other names within the industry. And let's do one more thing. Let's pull up a stock like Microsoft. And then again, let's click to find out what else is in that industry. It's going to bring it up on top of the chart, so you can just go ahead and select a full page view to run some analysis, and then go back to this side-by-side view, and then link the charts. So we'll do a sort again. You have to watch out for these low volume stocks. Could be much more volatile, could be possibly manipulated over the short period. You got to really watch out for those. But you can see within that Microsoft industry, you've got quite a few other interesting stocks here. You can go ahead and just sort right through there. What else you can look at here? We'll go back to the ranker. If you want to see the weakest, we'll go to the full view here again. And looks like department stores is the weakest, followed by the REITs, the retail, office, and confectioners. What you can do is just go ahead and click on that and pull those up as well. In this type of a market, you can sit and build a watch list and a wish list of stocks that you want to buy, beaten down brand names. A lot of these aren't real exciting industries, but you know, at some point they will bottom out. Financial's been doing terrible. Obviously the energy has been doing poor. So let's scroll down to one of these beaten down areas. Looks like energy, although it's one of the top 12 lowest ranked industries, has been making a big move. So you can click on that, check out the components there, and this one does have some higher ranked stocks within the industry here. So that's something you can look at. Again, you can just double click the chart. Let's do a side-by-side view. We're just going to go ahead and close out some of these industry scanners that we were looking at. so we don't get confused. All right, so we're back here to the oil and gas integrated. Go ahead and link those charts up, and then you can just do, sort one by one. Add the buy sell line. You can add some of the different strategies on there. The pet D, if you subscribe to that. You may see some of these that we're starting to bottom out, and it looks like a lot of these are starting to head south again. But they've come away. It's off the bottom, so nothing too interesting there. And we've got one other way you can do a quick search to find the strength and weakness. We'll go ahead and go back to this main rank, and you see you've got the period of days, 200 days. We did a default set of the 200 days. Let's go and just take a look at the last 5 days. Select that, hit scan, and it comes up almost instantly. Now you can again do a rank, average rank over the last few days here. It looks like residential construction is really taken off, so we can pull that up. Link the charts. Yeah, you see a lot of these, believe it or not, residential construction, a lot of these are hitting new highs. You do a sort by rank. And anyways, this is a way you can build your watch list, your wish list, get a real good idea of what is strong, what is weak. 5-day time frame might just be a short-term move higher, although in this case this looks like a pretty strong group. You can also look at the last 20 days and take a look at what's going on there. This one you've got consumer beverages. Not too many in this group here, but I mean these are stealth rallies. Boston Beer Company, since this bottom, we've heard a lot about people buying alcohol, bunkering down. Well, this went from the 2 to 3 to 400 range. It's at 880. Haven't even looked at any of these. Some of these, that's probably the most interesting, but that's had a huge run. So again, this allows you the rank, and then just looking at the charts allows you to kind of separate the strong versus the weak. Fundamentally, who knows what's going on with Boston Beer Company versus a Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, which hasn't really done much. And Ambev is huge, and it's getting killed for some reason. So yeah, very interesting to do your analysis here. If you have any questions or want to sign up for this, we have a link below. Feel free to sign in, and then your rep will contact you, answer any questions, or just go ahead and send an email to the email listed below. Thanks a lot.